Heard around the world by everybody and their mama. The Jesse Lee Peterson Radio Show.
Last week I told you about a video and also played it for you of organization out of Ferguson, Missouri. And it's a bunch of young black kids. The video is called Hey White People, a kind of afterward note to America by hashtag Ferguson Kids. And I have with me Luke is from the Active T-shirt company whose name we can't repeat here, but it spells FCKH8. His company put together a video called Hey White People, a kind of afterward note to America by hashtag Ferguson Kids. And it's black kids supposedly educating white folks about racism. Luke, good morning, sir. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing?
All is well. Are you part owner of this T-shirt company, or are you just one of the activists who?
No, I'm the director of the video.
You're director of the video. Okay. I want to just play the video for the folks so that they'll get an example of what we are talking about. Hold on just a minute. All right.
Sure.
Hey, white people! What's up?
We're kids from Ferguson, Missouri.
You know, that little place where white police shot an
unarmed black teen
in the face? It was a national disgrace. So listen up.
Because we're here to talk to you
about race.
Sometimes white people are like, but is racism still a thing? Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
That because Beyonce is on your playlist and you voted for Obama
doesn't mean that our generation
has seen the end of racist drama. Racism is not one of those things. So go away.
If you pretend it doesn't exist.
Like Crocs or Justin Bieber.
All this focus on race makes me uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable?
Try being black.
Fun fact.
When the NYPD stops white people,
they frisk only 8%.
When they stop blacks and Latinos, they frisk 85%.
Oh. Ooh, what's that smell?
That would be racism.
We just want to equal shot in life.
Not to be shot to death.
It's you people who are making this about race. I don't see color. Really?
Did you know that employers
don't even need to see the color of our skin
for the discrimination to begin? Resumes with black-sounding names like Tanisha and Tyrone are 50% less likely
to be called in for a job interview.
They need the exact same resume
with white-sounding names. But is this injustice? Surprising.
When 40% of whites
actually say white people are more hardworking than black people.
You people are just playing the race card.
No one's playing cards. This is not a game.
Complain about this race card BS.
It's just an obvious way
of trivializing
and marginalizing people. So stop.
Some of my best friends are black.
You get a cookie! Here's a hot tip.
You're not really being a friend. We try saying racism has reached its end.
Racism is not over, but I'm over racism.
The continued discrimination against black people.
Us white people, we have to erase it. And the first step is to own up and face it. In America, fighting for equal treatment
is not a black thing.
We all have to do our part.
Be the Get a shirt. $5 from each shirt goes directly to charities working in communities to fight racism. Band together against racism.
Racism is not over, but I'm over racism.
Hands up. Don't shoot.
Lou, so what point you're trying to make with using these black kids in this manner?
Right. I think they make some really, really great points, particularly about the fact that when there's been studies that show that if a name, quote unquote, looks black on a job resume, that those people are 50% less likely to get called in than the exact same resumes with more white sounding names or the statistic about that the kids said about the NYPD pulling over people, and when they pull over people, when they stop people, they frisk only 8% of white people, but 85% of Latinos and black people. And this kind of injustice is the kind of thing that a lot of white America wants to pretend doesn't exist anymore because, you know, they voted for Obama and they love Beyonce, you know, but the problems of inequality run deep, and we can't solve these issues as a nation, black and white, working together, when we have such stark differences and when it can't even be talked about. So in working with these kids in Ferguson, I'm a video director. I direct social media you know, viral videos on social media causes, you know, various things from, you know, from gay rights to environmental things. And when I was asked to do this, I was like, absolutely. And we worked with kids that we cast. We auditioned probably about 35 kids right on the block.
What are their age range?
Between 6 and 13 years old is the oldest one.
One kid said used the word BS. Are you okay with kids cursing like that?
I don't see any problem. I think the point that he's making about when white people say you're just playing the race card, which is used to trivialize and marginalize people, I think it's a great way to get attention to it. If you don't like the fact that, you know, that the kid said BS by making that really important point, because it is BS, and I think hearing, you know, from the mouth of babes comes wisdom.
Would you let your children?
You know,
would you let your children use those type words?
This is a video that is being seen by millions
I'm asking
of
you,
people.
would you let your children?
Yes, I would. Sure, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I don't care.
Are you a Christian, Luke?
I would be. Am I what?
Are you a Christian?
Absolutely not. I'm an atheist. Why would I believe in an invisible man in the clouds?
That explains it then.
I'm not a Christian.
You know, when I first, and I am as black as the ace of spades, when I saw this video, the first thing that occurred to me that this is evil, and that it's unfortunate that.
What about it's evil?
I'm going to tell you.
What do you think about it? What would you say is evil?
Let me tell you. I think it's unfortunate that the adults, the black adults who allowed this to happen, are so wicked that they would sacrifice these black children by setting them up to believe that white Americans and the police officers are racist against them, when it's far.
So you don't think
from the truth.
85% of Latin Americans and black people when they're pulled over being frisked by the NYPD is racist? You don't think that the incredible sentencing disparity between black and white Americans for the exact same crimes, black people go to jail and are prosecuted at rates way higher than white Americans. The same thing with black children in elementary schools. They have to face discrimination. If a white kid misbehaves,
calm down.
He gets a warning.
Luke,
if
calm
a black
down.
kid, I won't calm down. I'm not going to calm down. I'm not going to be bullied by you.
Calm down, Luke.
So you don't think that exists?
Luke, it does exist, but these black thugs are bringing it on themselves by not following the authority or instructions of the police officers when they're stopped. If black people
are actually saying that you think Mike Brown was shot in the face, shot 6 times with his hands up, and that's okay to do to a black person in America?
He was a thug who had not been raised by good parents.
Sir, fuck you. On behalf of Fuck Hate, fuck you. Bye.
There you go, folks. That's the kind of person that's using black children for their own personal gain. Back in a moment. Okay, welcome back. Luke hung up. He got mad. He started cursing, and he ran. He put his tail between his legs, and he ran. He was upset that I saw the video as evil. as evil, and it is evil. It's called Hey White People, a kind of outward note to America by hashtag Ferguson kids. And they're using young black children and brainwashing them, corrupting them to believe that white Americans and the police officers are racist toward them. Can you imagine what type of soul would an adult have that would allow this to happen? And the answer is they have the soul of their father, the devil. Luke said he doesn't believe in a God, some imaginary person in the sky. He's an atheist, and he sounded different. And these are the kind of people that are using America's children to push and promote evil. And it's unfortunate that too many black Americans are allowing this to happen, thinking that, because in this video they're promoting homosexuality as well. And it's just amazing that blacks think that, not all blacks, when these folks jump on board with them, they're jumping on board because they love people of color. These radical homosexuals do not love you. The National Organization of Women Who Hate Men do not love you. Planned Parenthood, who are killing your children, like 90 going north, do not love black people. The feminist groups do not love black people. And the radical Hispanic groups do not love black people. They're just using you to promote evil. And because you're angry, you can't see what's happening. Why would anyone set up a young generation like that in the greatest country in the world where white Americans have done all that they can do to try to unite the races rather than divide them? But it's happening. And I have to say, Christians, if you don't get serious about fighting back evil, I mean, it's just going to get worse. This man couldn't handle the truth at all. He cursed. He got mad. You're not going to bully me. Like a little woman, you're not going to bully me. Where here is, and he said he helped produce this video. And it sounds as though he's proud of it, pretending that a thug like Michael Brown was such an innocent kid, tiptoeing through the tulips. They know better, folks. It's just that they are of the lie, and they are using whatever they can to promote it. And at some point, we got to do the same thing. He's with this T-shirt company, activist T-shirt company there. And this song, if you see Luke, let him know this song is for him. This is for Luke. These people are cowards. Yes. The chicken song. I love it. If you see Luke running down the road with his tail between his legs, ask him, why did you run from Jesse? Why did you hang up? Why did you get angry and curse and took off like that? Ask him, you must not really believe in what you promote. Because if you did, you would stand firmly against anyone who disagrees. But he is a coward. And I have to tell you, I've said over and over and over again that these people do not have God on their side. He even said he didn't believe in no imaginary person in the sky. He said he's an atheist. Atheist promoting evil. And so you have nothing to fear. If they can't get away with calling you names, calling you racist or Uncle Tom or sellout, whatever, if that doesn't work, they don't have a solid foundation. Their house fall apart. And that's why Luke ran. And shame on the black people who were involved in this video too. I'm not surprised that the homosexuals would do it because they want to promote their sinful lifestyle. The radical ones, some homosexuals know that it's wrong, and they want to overcome it. But these who are promoting it, they want to promote their sinful lifestyle, and they would use children for that. They would absolutely do it. And these blacks who are allowing this to happen and participating in it and sacrificing the children are so angry and godless and hateful toward white Americans, they don't care about the children either. It's not about the children. It's about personal and political agendas. And Christians, wake up and fight back. You got businesses, Christian businesses are being challenged on a daily basis, and Christians don't want to fight that back. Oh, you're compromising. Take the sinner's money, let them know you're going to use it against them. You're compromising. You're not compromising. Stop being so dumb. God doesn't want you to be defeated by the enemy, which is the prince of darkness working through others. It's just mind-blowing, folks. I would highly suggest that you wake up. Another issue we're going to get through, too, so he ran, folks. He took off. We bleeped out the curse words, the names that the curse words that he used there. But I told Andre he should not have bleeped it out because I wanted you to hear how wicked these people are. And so he's going to put it back in for the YouTube, when he put it up on YouTube. So go to my YouTube channel, and you'll be able to hear the wickedness of these people. You can subscribe to YouTube, youtube.com on Bond Info. That's for the Sunday service. And youtube.com/Bond Action Inc. is radio video. All right? Evil is rampant. It's like roaming through the earth, seeing who it can devour. And if you don't wake up and realize the authority is in you, it will overtake you. 888-77-53773. Back in a moment.